Happy Monday, everybody. It's time for Monday Musings with Tracy A. Willis. Today, I wanted to address a sensitive topic, but very important topic, and that is validating the hurt. I found myself in a few different situations over the course of the past few months, weeks, talking to individuals who are trying to endure hurt and pain. And the unfortunate part is, as a society, we tend to dismiss someone's very real pain, their very real hurts. Some of us label it church hurt, and it's amazing how many people make fun of church hurt. And there's nothing funny about it. Family hurt, job hurt. But we have to stop and truly understand the point of view of that person and their pain, because it's a very real pain. Whatever it was may seem light, and we can't make light of these things. We have to actually get to the stage in our own lives of being able to say, I may not understand, or I may not really, how do you want to say it? I may not really grasp why that thing hurt you, why that thing bothered you. But we have to acknowledge it did hurt that person. And what ends up happening is when we don't acknowledge that, those things fester within that person and they grow a resentment. We want to move past it, skate over it. Oh, get over it. It's all right. That happens to everybody. No, don't do that. Because each person's point of reference and experience is vastly different than the next person's. So when you run across that individual who even has it within themselves to share that they've been hurt, take a moment and listen with intent. And like I said in a previous video, you don't listen with the intent to answer or respond. You're listening with the intent to understand. So when someone is sharing how a family member hurt them by something they said, or someone at church offended them, or someone at work, you have to realize that whoever that is who found the confidence to talk to you does not have the confidence to let the offender know that they've been offended. So now you've become the angel in listening to that situation and actually letting that pain come out of that person's mouth and then validating it. And there are different ways we can validate it. Sometimes it really is just being that listening ear and nodding that you understand. And as you're listening, you're praying that, Lord, help me to fully understand what this person has had to deal with, what this person has had to endure. And you'd be surprised the healing that can take place just by listening. That person can feel so much different about a situation because you, of all people, took time to truly listen and listen with a heart of compassion, not with judgment, not prepared to try to help them fix whatever it is, but listen. And then one thing we learn is we can listen and where possible, if you're counseling, to the point of referral. So you may be that person who don't have skills on true counseling. That's when you're able to ask that person, do you have a pastor, a priest, a rabbi, someone who you respect on that level, who you can sit and talk with to truly get this out in a manner where the healing can begin. Now let's flip it over and let's say it's us, because many of us are hurting. Many of us are wounded by someone who has done something inadvertently or intentionally. It can go either way, because sometimes people hurt you and don't know they hurt you. Now it's time for us to pray. Lord, how can I go to this person and share what has happened to me and how it made me feel, and not have it trivialized, but can truly be able to say, hey, my brother, hey, my sister, I'm not sure if you're aware, but there's a comment you made toward me or at me, and that really did hurt me. Do you mind if I share with you? You'd be surprised. The person will listen. The average person with a heart will listen, because a good majority of the time, they don't even know they hurt you. But we walk around all bent up out of shape. We don't want to talk to them. We don't want to go around them. I can't believe they did that to me. I can't. Maybe they don't know. So give it a fair try. Our Bible tells us, if you know you have an ought, you got to lay that gift down at the altar. Whatever it is that you do, whatever, singing, dancing, writing, teaching, whatever your gift is, the God says you go put that gift to the side for a little while. You go find that person who hurt you. Talk to them, because forgiveness needs to occur in order for you to be effective with that gift that God gave you. Because to have a gift that God gave you, but you're operating in a spirit of unforgiveness, that's a waste. It's a waste for you. Yes, you may be blessing others because they don't really know what's happening. But for you, where you can get that full blessing, reap the full benefits of God when He has blessed you with a gift, you're selling yourself short when you continue to push through and you haven't taken time to go talk to that person who has hurt you. Okay? So this is my encouragement to those who have been hurt and to those who know someone who's been hurt. Those who are going through that, listen to them. Just take a moment. It's not going to take too much out of you. And again, if you know that's not your thing, be able to ask them, do they have a pastor? Do they have a rabbi? Do they have a priest? Do they have a father? Do they have someone who can sit and listen? And if they don't, I'm sure you may have someone who you can refer them to who can help them through that so the healing can begin for them. I think of a scenario a while back, and there was a guy who I knew back in high school. And the guy found me on Facebook, and he says, hey, Trace, I'm so glad I found you. And I just really wanted to apologize for the way I treated you in high school. I wanted to laugh it off like, I can't believe he done, really, high school. He goes on to share his sense of apologies and all that he wanted to get out over the course. It probably been 20 years since high school. And the thing was, I didn't even realize I needed that. I did. It gave me closure in a place where I didn't even think I needed closure. But that one apology from that one person meant so much. It helped me to dissect a lot of my behaviors, things I had been doing ever since he hurt me. I didn't know he hurt me like that. So that's what I'm asking you to do for someone else in your life, in your circle. Release them. Give them that ability to be free. Give them that ability to move forward with that, wow, forgiveness. And I can go do more in life. Okay, so that's what I have to share today on validating hurt. Don't push it away. Don't push it down. Address it. Because hurt people. And we don't want anyone else to be hurt intentionally or unintentionally. So validate that hurt and set someone free. Thanks for joining in. Bye-bye.